Harsh winds threatened to break a village and its unyielding leader. He believed strength meant never bending, until a drought taught him a powerful lesson from the humble bamboo. Discover how true strength lies not in rigidity, but in adaptability. Prepare to be inspired by a tale that shows you how to stay soft, stay strong, and flourish, even when life's winds blow the hardest.
In a small village nestled in a narrow valley, harsh, dry winds swept through every season. Here lived a leader named Wren, known far and wide for his unyielding nature. He led his people like an oak tree, proud and immovable.
"Be strong like the stone, and you will never break," Wren often declared, believing firmness and rigidity made a person and a leader truly strong. For many years, the village prospered under Wren's strict rules.
The villagers worked hard, following Wren's commands without question. Every farmer toiled on the land exactly as Wren had ordered, and every family obeyed the water rationing limits he set. At first, these rules seemed fair and wise. The village was peaceful and orderly, but then came the drought. The rain stopped coming, and the dry winds blew harder, hour after hour, day after day. The stone-hard soil cracked into powder, and the crops withered. The rivers shrunk until only a thin, dusty ribbon remained. Though Wren enforced water rationing without leniency, the villagers grew weary, and arguments began to break out. Tensions flared at the market and in the village square. Some blamed Wren for not changing his plans. Others said the old leader was no longer strong, but stubborn. He felt the pressure too. He saw the faces of his people, tired and anxious. He felt like a stone cracking under the weight of the drought. But in his heart, he still clung to his belief. Strength meant never bending. One afternoon, Wren wandered to the near-empty riverbed, where he noticed a patch of bamboo reeds bending low to the ground in the harsh wind. The gusts were strong enough to knock many things over. Wren expected the bamboo stalks would snap, but instead the thin bamboo curved and swayed, touching the earth but never breaking. When the wind died down, the bamboo stalks straightened back up, graceful and alive. Curious, Wren sat quietly nearby. As he watched, an old woman appeared by the reeds, weaving strips of bamboo into a basket. Seeing Wren's thoughtful gaze, she spoke softly. "The oak tree boasts of its strength, but the strong wind can break it. The bamboo, though softer, bends with the wind and survives." Wren looked at the old woman and then back at the bending bamboo. Something inside him shifted. He realized that strength didn't have to mean stubbornness. Sometimes, true strength meant being willing to bend without breaking, to adapt, to listen, and to grow in new ways. The next day, Wren called the villagers to the square. Instead of commanding, he listened. They spoke about their struggles, shared ideas for saving water, and suggested ways to find a new water source. Wren softened his rules and allowed for flexibility.
Together, they worked to dig a deeper well and conserve what little water they had more wisely.
Days turned into weeks, and slowly the well began to fill again. The crops showed green shoots in the cracked earth, and the village started to heal. Wren was no longer just a rigid oak tree. He had become like bamboo, soft enough to bend, strong enough to stand again.
From then on, Wren carried a simple truth in his heart. To stay strong, sometimes you must stay soft. Strength is not about never breaking, but about bending, enduring, and rising again.
And with that wisdom, the village of the valley flourished, no matter what the winds might bring.
The villagers learned to adapt to the changing seasons, finding new ways to conserve resources and support each other. Wren continued to lead with a gentle hand, always listening to the needs of his people and embracing new ideas.
The village became known for its resilience and its ability to thrive even in the face of adversity. And so the story of Wren and his village became a legend, a testament to the power of staying soft and staying strong. The wisdom of the bamboo lived on in their hearts. The villagers were happy to live with the newfound wisdom. They lived harmoniously with each other and with the land.